It's a historic day. The conclave to elect a new pope begins today at the Vatican. And Anderson is reporting live from Vatican City. He is joining us via Skype. Anderson, what is the latest?
How you doing? Well, you know, there was a big mass this morning for the next pope, and now the cardinals are they're all having lunch. There's 115 cardinals who are cardinal electors who are going to be voting for the pope. They get a 4-hour lunch, this being Italy and all. And then they're actually going to start the conclave. They all walk single file into the Sistine Chapel, and that's where the voting begins. We're going to have our first vote in just a couple of hours, one vote today. Unlikely that they'll be able to actually pick somebody today. As you know, it took about 2 days last time, 8 years ago, but things are a lot more divided this time. So, you know, and it could be 3 or 4 days or even longer. There's really no way to tell.
What are they having for lunch?
I don't know what they're having for lunch. I imagine it's quite a lot. Because,
yeah, 4 hours.
Yes.
I imagine there's a pasta course. Maybe a little, I don't know about wine, but certainly a pasta course.
Anderson, I've got to ask you, what's the mood like where you are? Because obviously a lot of excitement, a lot of secrecy, and a lot of drama involved in getting a new pope. What's it like there?
You know, it's incredibly exciting. You know, there's thousands of people who have come to Rome just to kind of witness this, to be part of it. A lot of people in St. Peter's Square, just a lot of people around the city. The weather's not really cooperating. It's been raining most of the last couple of days, so it's sort of unpleasant for people. But, you know, people who are here feel genuinely excited to be here. And certainly among the cardinals, there's a lot of excitement, you know, among Vatican officials I've talked to. You know, for them, this is an incredibly exciting time where they're really going to be plotting the direction and figuring out the direction of the church over the next few years.
Did you wear red socks in honor of what's going on?
I did not. I'm wearing very wool socks, I'll have you know.
Of course.
Yes, and but I did find I knew, Stacey, you would be wanting to know about fashion stuff. So actually the tailor for Pope Benedict is a company called Gammarelli, and they are all prepared to tailor, you know, make clothes for the next pope if he so chooses. Each pope gets to decide who makes his own clothes. But it's interesting because nobody knows who's going to be the next pope, and the pope has to make an appearance right away after being elected pope, after about an hour after being elected. They actually have 3 papal outfits ready in different sizes, in small, medium, and large. If he's extra large, like John II, I don't know what they're going to do.
Are there any front runners for the Pope, Anderson? Do you think there are any that people are looking to?
Yeah, you know, there certainly are. It's not like 8 years ago where a lot of people, after the death of Pope John Paul II, a lot of people going into the conclave felt then Cardinal Joseph Ratzinger was clearly the front runner. And the question back then was, well, if not him, then who? There's not really that kind of a front runner this time. There are different camps, if you will, sort of more establishment cardinals who work inside the Vatican. Often, many of them are Italian or actually based here at Vatican City. And they're said to want sort of more of the status quo, less of a reformer. They're looking to somebody like Cardinal Scherer, who's the cardinal from São Paulo in Brazil. A lot of these sort of anti-establishment or reformers, if you will, are actually you know, sort of the American cardinals, the Canadian cardinal, some of the European cardinals. They are said to actually be looking toward an Italian who is the Archbishop coming out of Milan, the cardinal from there. So those are the sort of the 2 camps, but it's really anybody's guess. Could even be an American. Timothy Dolan is very popular here in Rome. He's the cardinal, the Archbishop of New York. Also, Cardinal O'Malley, the Archbishop from Boston, is also said to be a very popular candidate. So, you know, no one wants to be seen as running for it. No one wants to be seen. It's not like a politician. They want to be seen as, you know, having announced that they want to be the Pope. That's viewed as very unseemly here. But there is politicking going on behind the scenes.
All right.
All right. Well, Anderson, thank you so much for checking in.
Thank you, Coos.
We're holding down the fort for you. See you soon.